بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
وَالذَّارِيَاتِ ذَرْوًا.
By those winds scattering dust, dispersing,
فَالْحَامِلَاتِ وِقْرًا.
and those clouds carrying a load of water,
فَالْجَارِيَاتِ يُسْرًا.
and those ships sailing with ease,
فَالْمُقَسِّمَاتِ أَمْرًا.
and those angels apportioning each matter.
إِنَّمَا تُوعَدُونَ لَصَادِقٌ.
Indeed, what you are promised is true.
That which you are promised, the promise of Allah about mercy and forgiveness to the penitent, and justice and penalty to the rebellious, the promise of the hereafter. The promise that all does not end here, but that there is a truer and everlasting world to come, for which this is but a preparation.
وَإِنَّ الدِّينَ لَوَاقِعٌ.
And indeed, the recompense is to occur.
Deen, the giving to each person his precise and just due, this is implied in judgment and justice. All the inequalities of this life are to be redressed.
وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْحُبُكِ.
By the heaven containing pathways,
The study of the numerous regular orbits of the planets and irregularly regular orbits of comets, and the various motions, visible or invisible, of the fixed stars or revolving stars, form in themselves a network of knowledge or science, of a highly technical nature. The highest astronomy or mathematics can only barely reach its fringe. But these have all a fixed plan and purpose under Allah's dispensation. In them variety leads to unity. In contrast, look at the confused medley of doctrines, views, and dicta put forward by the skeptics, as described in the next verse.
وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْحُبُكِ.
by the heaven containing pathways,
وَالسَّمَاءِ ذَاتِ الْحُبُكِ.
by the heaven containing pathways.
إِنَّكُمْ لَفِي قَوْلٍ مُخْتَلِفٍ.
Indeed, you are in differing speech.
Call, saying, word, theory, doctrine. Mukhtalif, differing, various, inconsistent with itself, discordant. No theory or doctrine based on a denial of a hereafter can be consistent with spiritual facts as we know them, or with Allah's goodness, justice, and mercy.
يُؤْفَكُ عَنْهُ مَنْ أُفِكَ.
Deluded away from the Quran is he who is deluded.
Some commentators draw from this a rigid doctrine of Calvinistic predestination or determinism, which I do not think is fairly deducible from the words. Yufak should I think be translated will be or would be deluded, meaning have the wish or desire to be, and not must necessarily be deluded by eternal predestination. The word occurs in many places in the Quran, for example, cf. 5:75, or 9:30.
قُتِلَ الْخَرَّاصُونَ.
Destroyed are the falsifiers.
صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم
وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُّدَّكِرٍ.
And we have indeed made the Quran easy to understand and remember, then is there any that will receive admonition? Please visit Quran and Science in Facebook, YouTube, and website.